Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at the weekly challenges that we got. That starts on Tuesday, November the 12th, goes to next Tuesday, November the 19th, 2024. Let's take a look at this week's weekly challenges and see what we got. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out to give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, if you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate. Okay, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I do have a 50% boost going on right now. Of course, I get a natural 25% boost being a Fallout First member. I claim that right off the current Season 18 Season Pass. And if you watch the daily challenge video, I did use a score booster drink. It gives us an extra 25% for 24 hours. And as you can see, that equals to 50%. Alright, so we do have alien invaders here in town. As you can see, the kind of grayed out there, the bottom left-hand corner of the screen says public event invaders from beyond, and so that's for 2 weeks worth. And as I mentioned during the daily challenge video, in the past we always had a daily weekly challenge involving the invaders from beyond, the aliens, and I'm glad we don't have that this time around, because the last time we had these guys in town, as fun as it is, I find the first week's pretty good, but I find the second week they kind of overstay their welcome a little bit. And I find last time they had it, it was really glitchy. You'd be almost complete the event, and then it would kick everyone out, and then you'd go back in again, and basically it'd be like you didn't even do the event. And so many people were kind of angry about that, so I'm glad that they did not make it part of the challenges, but you never know. But I hope they keep it out. I hope they just make it free for whenever you want to do it, just do it kind of deal, right? Okay, let's take a look here and see what we got. I did re-roll complete daily ops on a team. I got this one here instead, this epic one, kill a Deathclaw or Radscorpion 3. Now it is an epic one, so when you do re-roll a challenge, you do have a chance for it to get an epic one. However, it's totally random. Okay, you can re-roll it a couple times and not get an epic one. I highly recommend you do the epic ones though, because as you can see, it's a lot more score than just the regular ones, alright? Alright, let's take a look here. Collect energy ammo 40. Alright, let's take a look at some examples of energy ammo. Right down here in the energy ammo section. So the ammo section is actually ballistic, and the energy ammo has its own section, as you can see there. Now, fusion cells are very popular, especially for robots. Even if you're using a ballistic weapon, you're going after robots, chances are they'll have maybe 2 or 3 fusion cells on them that you can pick up. So FYI there. Usually super mutants in our harder areas, as well as blood eagles and cultists, will have weapons that use fusion cell. And again, even though you're using a ballistic weapon, it will always have maybe 2 or 3 fusion cells you can pick up. So you can definitely do it that way. Go after other enemies, such as humans, robots, and blood eagles. Yeah, even this one there, the plasma cartridges. Usually the Blood Eagles will have plasma rifles or plasma pistols on them. And again, if you're using a ballistic weapon, usually you'll be able to pick up your ballistic ammo. And they'll usually have about 2 or 3 or 4 plasma cartridges you can pick up as well. So it gives you guys a couple of good choices there. Just go after enemies. Right? So if you do have energy weapons, you can just go ahead and kill enemies, and of course you will get a pretty good amount back by killing those enemies, as we all know. Alright, so we just go ahead and equip an energy weapon, and let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick and show you some choices that you may have. Energy guns right here, Jim. Alright, and again, these short laser pistols for the cell, plasma pistols and plasma rifles with the Blood Eagles. Just to give you a couple examples, okay? Another thing you can do is you can equip an energy weapon, and as long as you have it equipped, like basically you go to your weapons section, you see how I take it off there? You have it equipped like this, so that way there when you pull out your weapon, it'll be the weapon, you know, that you have in your hand, basically. And then what you do is you go and open up ammo crates and ammo boxes and ammo bags. And it'll be a good way to get the ammo back. But again, you got to have the energy weapon in your hand. Okay? And when you are doing that, there is a perk card that will actually give you more bang for your buck. It'll be under luck here. It'll be called Scrounger. Okay, so you know, level 1, level 2, or even less level 3, 80% chance to find extra ammo in ammo containers. All right, so FYI there. That'll be definitely a good one if you choose to go that way. Another way we can do this daily challenge is you can craft it right at your Tinker's Workbench, as I just showed you. Just go to craft, go to your energy ammo, and you just craft some of these bad boys. If you're looking to craft ammo, there are a couple perk cards that will help you out. One such perk card is under agility. It's called Ammo Smith. So this 2-star produce 80% more rounds from crafting ammunition. So basically you get more bang for your buck for the same amount of resources. And of course, anytime you craft anything, of course you use the super duper under luck to help you a little bit. You guys have seen me do that many times. All right, and the last but not least, the last way we can complete this weekly challenge is by collecting it right from your ammo storage box. So if you have an ammo storage box that has energy ammo in it, you can go and collect that ammo out of it. Now, someone did make a mention about a couple months ago that this does not work anymore. So we're going to try it here. I've been waiting for this one to pop up for us. Let's go ahead. We're going to grab some fusion cells. We're going to grab 75 of them. Oh, it does work. It collect energy ammo. Yeah, I'm not too sure if the person maybe picked up the wrong ammo, maybe, but as you can see, we took it out of our ammo box there and it works. Okay, let's go ahead and put that back in. So you could definitely do it that way still. They must have picked out the wrong ammo. That's the only thing I can think of. That was a couple months ago they had mentioned it. But then again, it could have maybe not worked at that time. Maybe they fixed it. Who knows, right? All right, what's next here? Okay. Scrap junk to produce cloth 30. So again, cloth is a junk item that we can use the bulk and scrap method. At our Tinker's Workbench, we go craft. We go down to bulk C section. So bulk cloth. To bulk 1 cloth, you need 2 plastic and 30 raw cloth, and that's perfect. And that's all you need is bulk 1 cloth, and then you go ahead and scrap it. It's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this weekly challenge. What I've been doing lately is showing you some great junk item locations for this thing, but cloth is usually something that you know, many people have on them. Pre-war money, I do have a video showing you where to find pre-war money, and you can scrap pre-war money to give you cloth. And of course, burnt books. Burnt books also good source of cloth as well. All right, so I did make a video. We had a daily challenge just a couple days ago where we had to collect burnt books. And someone had mentioned that the Summersville location, the house on the right-hand side, is no longer a location. But as I mentioned in the video, in the comments, that just got to be patient, because this house here is a location where it has so many burnt books that if people use it to reset their game by picking up 250 items, right? So my guess is it just had bad luck. And it hasn't been the only time someone had mentioned that in comment in that video, okay? But I always try to help people out the best I can and just explain to them that either they're new to the game or not. But as you can see, there's all kinds of burnt books there, okay? It's just, you're just not having much luck. Of course, these burnt books are going to fly everywhere, okay? So again, all kinds of burnt books here, even still today. That's why I make these videos, and I come to this place quite often, as I know some people who are maybe a little bit impatient, or they're short on time, or the frustration is real. I definitely understand, so I try to do as much explaining as I can in comments, but that's why I kind of include it in the videos, because videos are worth 1,000 words or more, right? So let's go ahead. We're going to collect these burnt books here, and then we're going to scrap them, and this is all we're going to collect here. We're going to have more than enough paper, or cloth, I should say. So we got all kinds here. As you can see, there's all kinds on this shelf. They're kind of dropped down just because of the explosion. All kinds up here. The 2 bedrooms upstairs, all kinds up here as well. How you doing? You weren't locked and loaded, Jim. Again, all kinds of burnt books here we can see. If this happens to you and you come here and these burnt books aren't here, and you're on a server with other people, right? Just server hop. Just save yourself a lot of time in server hop. All right, let's head back to our camp here and we'll scrap this. Now you can go to either another person's camp or go to a train station, whatever you want to do. I don't believe there's a workbench down here. Yeah, it's a pretty good spot. Still is today. I'm actually glad this one popped up just so I could show this, because it was just the other day we had to collect burnt books, 5 of them. Okay, let's go up this way here. Scan away. Okay, let's go ahead and scrap these burnt books here. As you can see, all kinds of cloth, all kinds of her. Nice. And again, if you are short on time, the bulking and scrap method is definitely where it's at. What's next? Build a floor or wall decoration in a workshop for Camp 25, alright? So you can go ahead and claim any old workshop on the map. Once when you do, you can go ahead and build a floor or wall decoration, or you can just build it in your camp. Now, these type of daily challenges or weekly challenges pop up quite frequently, and a lot of people like to kind of add or modify their camp because how they, pop up so weekly. And you could definitely do that, definitely work, or you could just go ahead and build this stuff and scrap it. And that's what I usually end up doing myself, to be honest with you. Right, let's head outside here. We're going to head right out back. We got a little bit more room. Of course, it's nighttime when we're playing. It seems to be always the way. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go to our build menu. All right, so floor decor. That's what it said, eh? Floor decor. Let's check to be sure. Yeah, floor wall decoration. Nice. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go to our build menu. Now, depending on how long you're playing the game and what you know for stuff, but if you don't plan on keeping it long, I recommend building something that doesn't cost a lot of resources, something that you have a lot of, all right? And usually mats and rugs, a lot of people have mats and rugs very early on in the game, and usually it's just cloth and rubber, you know what I mean? So usually cloth and rubber is something that a lot of people have on them. We're just going to go ahead, we're just going to build these here. And again, you can choose to keep what you build, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to build it and scrap it. Not real particular here. Over here just so I scrap this stuff. This is all you do. Nice and easy. There we go. And again, we can just scrap it. Now we do scrap it, you do get a little bit of it back. Chicken in the background there. Just like this. There we go. I think we even stored a couple there. Oh well, what's next? What is next, Jimmy? Let's continue on with this one here. Kill a creature 25. So again, a creature, anything but a robot or a human. Okay? So we're talking about animals, we're talking about insects, cryptids, scorched, ghouls, super mutants, mole miners. So basically, as we've been going along, especially during our daily challenge video, that's why I have 23 at 25. Alright? You guys, we went after a bunch of mole miners. Of course, a couple ghouls attacked my camp when I first loaded in, etc., etc. Okay, so this one here, again, anything but a robot or a human, just a creature, right? Let's go ahead here. We're going to go right to Flatwoods. We're going to kill a couple Brahmin, just because we can. I can kill these chickens here, but this is just at my camp. Sometimes there's cats here, sometimes there's possums, opossums. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to kill some Brahmin here. You only need 2 more. You see there, nice and easy. So even if you're lower level, you can make your way down through Flatwoods. There's, I think there's about 9 Brahmin altogether. A couple of possums. There's a couple insects right up there by that bus stop up there. There's mole rats up there, the Green Country Lodge. There's 3 mongrels just a little bit further up. It's a good spot. Nice, easy spot for everyone. All right? We finish that one off. What's next here? Eat a cooked meal 30. Right? So we can eat a cooked meal, either a meat-based meal or a plant-based meal, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Okay? And there's even a couple of camp resources that we can utilize to help us out with this. So we're going to switch it up here. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way, and we're going to use camp resources at the same time. Now, of course, I just mentioned right here in good old Flatwoods is the best spot for meat at any level. All right, let's get the meat off of these Brahmin that we just got there. All right, let's keep going here. Let's head up the road here, and we will take care of these 2 insects here. All right, pick up the rad roach meat. We got rad steaks up here today. Nice. So this little area up here is kind of random. Sometimes there's rabbits, sometimes there's foxes. They're pretty lucky. Holy. Couple mongrels up here, like I mentioned. Kinds of meat here, nice. That's more than. Ow! Wow, that was quite a fight there. All right, good stuff. So this is a real good spot to get meat the old-fashioned way. Definitely nothing wrong with that. As I know there's a couple of you are kind of old-fashioned like myself, then spend some time in the game. All right, let's go after some veggies here. We can spot right here at Silva Homestead. All kinds of corn. Billings Homestead, all kinds of razor grain down there. So let's go ahead and go to Silva Homestead. Pick up some corn here. Now there's a perk card when you are looking to harvest more flora. It's called Green Thumb. It's under perception. You twice must when harvesting flora. Definitely a must-have if you're a herbivore. I know I use it more so. I'm a carnivore. I use it more so because it saves me time. You don't have to have it equipped like me. You can have it down here in your back pocket and have something else up here, but I mainly focus on daily, weekly challenges, so I just have it equipped. Okay, let's pop up here. We're going to grab some corn. As you can see, we're going to grab a couple. Top left-hand corner of the screen, we're grabbing 2 each time. Of course, if you have this stuff in your camp, it definitely saves you a little bit more time. All right, so that's more than enough corn there. All right, let's head back to our camp. Or you can go to someone else's camp, whatever you want to do, wherever there's a cooking station. That is hands down, like that is pretty good spots there. That is the old-fashioned way for sure. Now, most of the recipes we have here in game, we automatically learn by simply picking up the meat or by harvesting crops. All right? Let's go to our cooking station here. We go all food. All right, let's craft some corn soup. Again, corn soup is a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up corn. And all these are. It's grilled rad roach, grilled rat steak, mole rat chunks, mutt chops, and ribeye steak. These are all simple recipes you automatically learn as soon as you pick up that meat, and your character will always know that recipe, right? This is all you do. Nice. Okay, let's back out, right? So, yeah, that's the main thing. If you try to eat the meat as is, or harvest the vegetable as is and eat it, it's not going to count. It has to be a cooked meal, as it says. Has to be a cooked meal. All right? Now, we do have camp resources, as I mentioned, as most of you know. Camp resources is definitely where it's at. More so because it just saves you a lot of time doing daily weekly challenges, right? And I highly recommend it. Again, it's up to you at the end of the day. If you feel like it's a must, personal opinion. But this Deathclaw slow roaster, as you can see, it not only collects meat, but it also cooks it at the same time. So every single one of these is considered a cooked meal and a meat-based meal for those challenges. Same thing with this Mylark steamer, same exact thing. Not only collects meat, but it cooks it at the same time. Again, it just saves you time, right? If you want to do it the old-fashioned way, nothing wrong with that. But again, the Mylark steamer, and of course, if you are a carnivore, you know, you do get so many benefits out of this stuff. But even if you're a herbivore and you have these camp resources, again, you're just still saving yourself a whole lot of time. And same thing with this pemmican collector, same thing, cooked meal, right? Let's grab some Mylark stuff here. And we'll grill grilled rat toad steak. Let's go ahead and grab that. Nice. We already have pemmican on us. All right, so as you can see under stats, I was going to show this off as how I am a carnivore. And the same thing, if we had to eat a vegetable or a plant-based meal, if you're a carnivore, it's going to work, right? It's the same thing. So we're just doing challenges here. All right, let's go onto our section here. Let's eat our corn soup. We'll start off with that, just to show you how it counts, and I am a carnivore and it counts. Right, now let's go ahead. We're going to heat up this grilled rad roach that we got the old-fashioned way. We'll wait for that to catch up here just so you can see. Wait here. Right, let's try this grilled rad roach that we got the old-fashioned way. This grilled rad steak we also got the old-fashioned way. Mole rat chunks. For that to catch up there. Mutt chops. Ribeye steak. Nice. Smoked Mylark fillet that we got from our Mylark steamer. Right. Grilled rad toad that we got from the Deathclaw slow cooker. As you can see, it all counts. It's just, again, it just saves you time. At the end of the day, it's all it really does. Let's try our pemmican here. Yeah, pemmican? Yeah, I do. Okay, nice. There we go. Eat a cooked meal. Just like that, guys. Simple. Let's go ahead and eat this stuff up here. Eat a cooked meal, 30 for 30. Done. Just like that. Sweet. All right. What's next here? Let's go ahead and do this epic one. Kill a Deathclaw or Radscorpion 3. So Radscorpions, we can find 50% chance up here at Kitty Corner Cabins. Again, the other 50% chance are Snallygasters, so I would leave this for last, right? Or you can server hop. Definitely a good way to do it. Knife's Edge, we can find at least 2 or 3 of them up here at the Knife's Edge. Talking about Radscorpions here. Here we at here. Smith Farm. Smith Farm, we can find at least 4 Radscorpions over here. Deathclaws, Deathclaw Island, we can find 1. Of course, we can find 2. Abandoned Waste Dump. Sometimes 3 Deathclaws, but usually 2. Right? So let's go up here to Smith Farm. It's been a little while since we've been up here, actually. Go to Smith Farm and we'll take care of these Radscorpions. There should be 4 of them up here. Now, Radscorpions are a little bit of a pain because they like to kind of bury themselves, kind of sneak up on you. Let's go ahead here. We're going to lock and load. Shut our light off. There's our boy over there. I'm just going to shoot him in the face. Yeah, see what I mean? Huge pain these Radscorpions are. May have to go to the ground. If we don't, it'll just be this dance for hours. Right, there's that guy there. What was that? Fiberglass spool, thank you. Let's go across the road here. And as you saw, there was... Oh my lord. Alright, kill Deathclaw, Radscorpion 3 for 3. This time here we just went over Radscorpions. I know most of you know the Deathclaws. We have the Deathclaws more frequently. It's been a little while since we've been requested to go after Radscorpions, so I thought we'd go after Radscorpions here today, just because people, just in case people are kind of wondering where we can find them. I don't believe I have a video on Radscorpion areas, as we could hear the fourth one kind of lingering around. All right, what's next here? Let's take a next one, Jim. Assume Any Chem 9. Okay, so again, if you try to take a stim pack, so you see the bottom left hand corner, see my HP. I do have some rads there, obviously, but if I try to take a stim pack now, oh, it did count. Okay, that's weird. Let's try to take another stim pack. All right, so okay, so already full health, so I must not have been full health, so that's why it counted. But if I try to take one now, I'm full health. This is you're already at full health. It won't let us take that stim pack. Okay. Now I do have regenerative qualities mutation, so I'm going to take a rat away here real quick, and I'm going to take a stim pack real quick soon after. So here's a rat away and stim pack, so we get credit for 2. All right. Now what you can always do is you can always kind of plunge yourself in some water, get some rads. If you have a radiation barrel, definitely way to get some rads and just keep taking rads, rad away diluted if you wish. Okay, that's always a way to do it. If you do have a disease or an illness, you can take a disease cure if you so wish as well. Mentats are a good way. I find one of the best spots to find chems, especially chems that aren't really associated if you're full health or not, is right here at Point Pleasant. So, of course, you can get a lot of stim packs off the Cultist, like every other one for sure. But it's also a good spot for other type of chems as well, right? And usually any kind of human settlement will have some sort of chems on them or in the area that they're at. You know, like Buff Out and Psycho and etc. etc. Mentats just kind of laying around. Now we can also buy this stuff from medical dispensers. Medical dispensers we can find at train stations. We can find at the trading post, down at the White Springs Mall, just to name a few. So Nuka World on Tour, those places. So let's pop over to a train station here real quick. Let's go over here to Morgantown Station. Medical dispensers. You can always buy chems as well. Of course, you got to use caps for them. But usually, for the most part, most of us will carry some amount of chems on us at all times. And that's why I kind of shorted the stim pack thing, just so, you know, if you are full health, it's not going to work. So let's go to this medical vending machine here. Okay, so they got Buff Out. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's grab some Med X. Grab these Mentats here. We can grab these here, sure. Alright. Let's grab this Psycho. Alright, so you can always just take, yeah, you can play the game because it's a week. It's a week that we can do this, so you can just take the week out and complete it. But this is a video that I kind of plan on doing, you know, just one of kind of thing. So just kind of show you. So let's take this Buff Out here. Let's take this Med-X, take this Mentats, this Psycho. What else would we grab there, Jim? Yeah, we'll grab these berry ones here. Take some Rad-X, there we go. Assume Any Chems 9 for 9. And, you know, it's not going to hurt you, right? May, you know, affect your thirst and your hunger a little bit there, but that's fine. It'll eventually go away. Alright. Nice. What's next? go ahead, kill a cultist, 25. Okay, so many great spots we can find cultists in around the wasteland. Of course, we can find cultists up here, Clancy Manor, Point Pleasant. We do have the Oregon Cave again. It is one cave. These are just the 3 different entrances. We have the Kanawha County Cemetery, pretty good spot. Right down here we have the Lucky Hole Mine. We have Johnson's Acre. Way up here we do have the Crossroads, just to name a few spots for you guys for cultists, right? Probably Point Pleasant is one that most of us are familiar with, so let's pop over here. Just want to give you guys as many options as possible, as not everyone likes to fast travel. Some people like to kind of go heel toe and walker. We can kill cultists any which way, so if you have a couple grenades or whatever you want to do, mines or whatever, it's up to you. Let's go ahead here. Berry Mentats are kind of looking in for us here.
Is eternal.
Jeez, bent right over there. Yeah, okay, Jim. Yeah, stop talking. Get yourself in trouble. Talking loud here, baby. What's going on there? House. Open, close, open, close, open, close, trash can. I was like, what is going on? Trash can. Oh, my soul.
To my final reward.
Check all those chems. And, guy's a little loopy here. Should have waited for that one for last. That's a good throw. Oh, how you doing? Yeah, right on. As you can see, all kinds of stim packs from these guys. Holy jeepers. Can you imagine dying like that? Wow. Oh, man. That's rough. Come on, jetpack. Your buddy yapping in the background there. It'll be close. It will be close. Oh. I killed them both at the same time. They died from the fire damage, I believe. Yeah. here for a second. Oh. Yeah, church over here. It's a little foggy over here. I lost my bearings there for a second. Get those rounds. I really needed that hatchet. Can't imagine myself without it. Just need one more, Jimmy. Just one more. Hopefully we can pull through this place. Should be able to. We've done it before here. Check the side. Oh, no stragglers around. We're in caution, though. Let's head down to the ground. Oh, it's up there. There you go. Kill a cultist. 25 for 25. Nice. See anything red on the compass? I don't think so, buddy. Turning into char there, buddy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, it's pretty close to 30 you can find here in this spot. Very easily. Nice. Alright, let's see what's next. Alright, let's head back to our camp and we'll take a look at the last one here. It's a pretty good time. Jeez. 37 minutes in. Alright. Let's see what the last one is here. Craft any Flair at a Tinkerer's Bench 3. So again, we have been able to get plans for flares from previous scoreboards, from the season passes. There's also a couple of events. I know the Mothman Equinox events, which obviously isn't happening right now, but we have gotten flare plans from that. Safe and Sound happens here at Middle Mountain Pit Stop. Sacramento Glade, Beasts of Burden. So these are events that do pop up today, once in a while, randomly, and there is a chance to get a flare plan that way. You can check to see what flare plans you have if you go to the Atomic Shop. If you go down to the skin section, backpacks. So there's some flares there. So I've actually never bought a flare before. All these flares I've gotten from previous scoreboards, from completing special events, and etc., etc. And this is where you can check to see what flares you have. And sometimes they will have flares for sale. Looks like we don't have any for sale, but sometimes they do pop up in the Atomic Shop. All right, now the way we do this obviously is we go to the Tinker's Workbench. We go craft. Go down here to souvenirs. This is where you craft your flares, craft your steins, and you craft your plushies, right? Let's go ahead and craft this 8-ball flare. We'll craft 3 of them. Now, most flares only cost plastic, but some do cost plastic and metal, but most of them are just plastic. There we go. Craft any flare at Tinkerer's Bench 3 for 3. Done, just like that. Now, when you do craft flares this way at the Tinkerer's Bench, there's not a whole lot you can do with it, alright? You open up your Pip-Boy here. There's a 3-ball flare. If we try to drop it, it can't be dropped, destroys itself, which means we can't sell it, or we can't give it to our friend. So just an FYI. The only thing that we can do with them, when you craft them at the Tinkerer's Bench, is you can put them on a display. So we open up our build menu here. we go under displays. And we get this here last year, I think it was. Yeah, last year. Maybe season 14 scoreboard. Get this one. Again, this is where you can display it. This is the OG one we got maybe season 12, I think. Season 12 or 13. And let's go ahead and craft it just so I can show you. And then all you do is you transfer. And just like anything, let's go ahead and transfer, and it brings it over to this side. As you see, it has that little trophy. And there it is right there. Right, just a display, that's all it is. Now, if you're looking to change a flare in your backpack, and I'm just kind of adding this in just in case I know I'm going to be asked. So that's a different way. Okay? You actually have to go to your armor workbench for that. So you go modify/repair. You go down to your backpack. And your backpack will have 2 mod slots for flares. So as you can see how it's changing, right? And as you can see, most of them are just plastic. Right? And this is where you would change it for your backpack. This way. Alright, so I just want to kind of add that in. But I think we're done. I think we are done. These weekly challenges, we are. Nice. That is pretty quick. Again, we do have the alien invaders here in town. And I'm glad that they didn't make them part of the challenges there. It's pretty good. But hopefully you have a little bit of fun with the alien invaders. And the weapon I use for today, of course, this 2-shot Pyro Crusader pistol. +1 projectile, +100% recoil, +24% damage, 150% hipfire accuracy. Projectiles explode for +20% weapon damage. The mods I have is the Pyro Receiver, standard long barrel, large magazine, short scope suppressor. Of course, the default appearance. I think it looks good just the way it is. It's pretty sharp looking. 19 times 2 damage, 17 times 2 fire damage, and of course 72 fire for 3 seconds. And that's why you see those guys walking around falling on fire. And sometimes that'll be enough just to kill them. 10mm rounds, really easy, cheap. It's a very cheap gun to run. Yeah, very fun to use too, as you can tell. Of course, the perk cards, it is a pistol build. So they'll be under agility. So we have Master Gunslinger, Gunslinger, Expert Gunslinger, all maxed right out. Of course, we have White Knight. You've seen Adrenaline pop up a couple times there. Suppressor. We have Tank Killer, of course, Crack Shot, Concentrated Fire. In terms of the legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They're all maxed out. Alright. So a nice, quick, easy one here today. Even the daily challenge video was nice, quick, and easy. So there you guys go. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, G33K, Drew, Andrew. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.